Greetings everyone, BJ Weiler back here with you for another episode of Stronghold Kingdoms Fighting in America. We are here on USA 2. Let's swing out here, take a look at the colors. House 10 in control of the south. House 15 over here. House 6 I think this is. Yes, and then of course the bulk of the country here with House 14, I believe this is here. House 14, yes. So that's where we stand. We have had David Waltermeyer and Oshie finally come off of vacation mode, and you can see here Waltermeyer is in control of Missouri and Kentucky. Zoom in here. Well, it seems we have lost our sound, but that's okay. We'll do without. So these are the griefers that we're going to have to keep an eye out for the meantime. So what's been going on here in North New Mexico? Okay, it wasn't the sound, it was my volume control on my mic derping here, so we're otherwise good. Very good to go now, because that was just going to bother me this whole episode if I didn't fix it. Might as well just come in from this side here. Come on. Alright, we've otherwise cleared most of everything else out that we can clear, except of course for the camps. We've got our traders going on. We're doing a little work here on our parishes. Friend Hiram Dask seems to okay, there we go. He's recapped some villages again now. Came in here and all he had were these ones in North New Mexico. But yeah, I saw him cap that one earlier. So it looks like House 10 is having a little bit of tussle here with House 6, as I saw a couple of his villages get razed. Where was it? Pueblo Bono? Yeah, one here. He had two here. One got razed. So it could be House 10 and House 6 are fighting up a bit there. So what we got here? Foraging, of course. Yes. Sending our stuff. What we're going to do too, we're finally going to convert Trinitaria here, I think. Because I mean, right now we're maxed out on food. So I can't build that stuff anyway, right? No. So if we can get our fishery going again, as well as our, what is it? I think it's the spice stock for one. Yeah, spice stock's going. Over here. Plenty of iron to hold on to, which is good. Plus, of course, Having Tenera right next door, practically speaking, we can keep that supply going. And of course, Nagizi here, Tordonius, our newest village, which we capped from Traveler's Way. We are having a bit of a back and forth with Traveler's Way as he was going through some of these neutral parishes here. So, making sure you wouldn't use those parishes against us or allies. Bit of a friendly scuffle, you might say. But that is that. We are eventually going to cap that one there in Monument Rocks, because we're going to start getting more villages here in our own parishes to help us build up our gold supply, because it's tough with being only one village in there building up gold supplies. Right now he's stationed here in Agua Fria. That'd be nice here. We got some parishes down here that are open. This guy is gone now. Took care of him. 4 parishes down there for the taking. Let's take a look at the glory round over here. So right now, House 14 in the lead. The end of the age was 20 days ago already. Almost 3 weeks ago already. So it bodes well for this round. That they're just over halfway through there, so figure, you know, it took a few days for the age change. So figure it's been a little over 2 weeks right now. So we'll see how things go. Okay, otherwise, let's see where we're at. What I do want to see is where we're at here with the supply. So 6,000 is what we're looking for. Stone. So Vegas is still 1,000 short. And Ribera is going to be a little short too, as we still have traders on the way to Ribera. In fact, we want a little bit more in Ribera anyway. Because Ribera was the most undeveloped that we had. So we'll throw another 1,000 here to Vegas. Let's go through some of these reports that we got here. So here we are, raiding Travelers' Ways parishes. Since these parishes have been neutral for a while before Traveler's Way got into them. Don't need those anymore since Oshi is back. So again, taking his gold and any flags, so we can't build up his army. So we couldn't build up his army to use against us. Rather simple stuff there. We don't need to worry about that anymore, yeah, because this is where we raised him after he attacked Dragon Soul. So we saw that a few episodes ago. Don't need that anymore, so get rid of that. Thank you. Some of the larger wolf lairs we battled, so let's take a look at those. Oh, well, that's a block. Nice bit of honor there. Big one there. That worked out better there, as you can see. Excellent. Smaller scale. Locked again. Excellent. Achievement Vandal. That's for ransacking buildings. So we did some ransacking upon Traveler's Way there. There is Vandal. There it is. That file. Oh, no, that's raising. So we did some raising as well. Vandal, there it is. Quite a bit to go. Fame. Oh, yes, Fame. That one. So reaching top 100 in the leaderboards. Yeah, so that's thanks to my ransacking, yeah? Where are we here? So ransacking Destroyer. So we're up here in the top 100. Next goal, of course, is to get into the top 20. So in order to do that, we need to get quite a few more ransacks in. So Well, we got 26. Oh, only about 250 more to go. Ransacks for that, so Wolfsbane might be a little bit easier. So we're up to over 18,000 wolves killed, so we get into the top 20 there. 18, so we need, over 100,000 more wolves. Top 20, I think. Yeah, so figure about 260,000 more wolves to kill. You're getting more of the gold rating, which we really don't need to see, of gold and flag rating of TravelersWay. We had some allies come in and help us with that as well. So we did some attacking here of TravelersWay. Don't need to worry about that. You see that? Yeah, we saw a lot. This one's a little bit more. So I think this was the first blind attack I sent against him. Without even scouting, so I used quite a few more troops just to make sure I could get in there. It's another larger of the small ones, you might say. That one worked out nice. Maybe? Oh, you just stopped. That's right. The more wolves we kill, the higher we'll go up in the rankings, which is the goal of all this. Inch our way up there until we can do more ransacking in the future. Another smallish one, so we lost a pikeman there. Let's take a look at this guy. We lost a few pikemen. See, this positioning from the corner seems to work well because we get all our archers involved, everybody here involved, so everybody's fighting, so we maximize our offensive potential here. TravelersWay did send us some attacks, so this is his capture here, or his attack and capture. That castle. So that was the attack, I guess, just to break down there. Oh, this is the attack of the other village. Oh, it looks like he attacked a big wolf there, huh? just move on down the line eating the archers. I managed to kill 11 of them, huh? Results, smallish one there. Did attack a few bandit camps. Let's take a look at this guy. Small one. Come on, give me a big one. Well, let's go look at this one so we don't have to keep playing the song. Excellent. So yes, we did do this quest here. Justice 2, which was destroying, I think it was 10 bandit camps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So and there's a few of them I was trying to look here that would be feasible and rather quick to destroy. So some looks. Some of these bandit camps can get even more larger and problematic than some of the AI castles. So that's why it's sometimes, unfortunately, just the way the honor and the popularity system works, it's better just to leave these things sitting here, because it's really not worth the attempt to attack it for removing the -5 popularity. So there are rats castles and even some snakes castles. Oh, that one has been destroyed. Snakes castles, which are a lot easier to deal with than actually some of these bandit camps. A couple unusual designs like this one here I've not seen before. The rat attacked us. You got some resources here. Oh, okay, that explains it. One of our newer villages. A good possibility of defeating him too. It was close. Small fry there. Ooh, here's your biggie. Let's take a look at that. Minimal losses all considered. Helps get that phalanx through there. All archers firing, which is good. Nice, and we almost cut it in half. We took out, what, over 110 wolves there. So that's not bad. Achievement, Firestarter. Yeah, we saw that for raising villages. A nice bit of honor, too, for that. Scouted. Here's a big guy. Oh, you know what? That was one of the ones. I think that was the one in Vegas. The one that pops near us tends to be rather sizable. TravelersWay attacking some AI there. Attacking Meglo again. Oh, just blocked. There we go. We're in there. Nice. Yes, the enemy has arrived. Enemy comes and goes, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, okay, that's one in Angel Fire. Ah yes, more goods here. TravelersWay attacking us again. Capping the flag, I think. So what we got here, let's take a look. Good. Good. Oh, Tortoni is making the stop. Excellent. Oh, yeah. Themelosa, as usual, stopping those attacks. We'll take a look at that one. Stop by diplomacy. Excellent. More TravelersWay attacking Monument Rocks. So let's see this apple orchard. So this is one of our ransacks against him. The village he had just built up there, or basically just bought in one of the parishes. So we got that ransack in. Unfortunately, even though I tried to ransack 2 buildings there, so this is us raising them. I guess the number of buildings you actually ransack depends on how many are actually built in the village. So if it's a very low built village, even if you go to ransack 2 buildings, you'll only ransack 1. So we raised him out. Let's see here. Ah, this is where we capped Tordonius from him. Or what is now known, of course, as Tordonius. Before he had those finished being built. Nice. So that's where we actually got the parish Nagizi from him. Some more ransacking here, I think. Yeah, so 40,000 per ransacked building. Of course, ransack here is 2,000, so it's 1,000 for every building. So at first I thought, well, it's because we hit the keep before the ransack finished. Maybe the ransack has to finish to actually complete destroying both buildings. But as we'll actually see in this one, dairy farm that time, we actually completed the ransack before hitting the keep. And it still only destroyed the 1 building, so hence my theory to where the amount of buildings you destroy ultimately is dependent on how many are actually built in the village. So there we go, ransack complete. We didn't get into the keep. So theoretically, I should have destroyed 2 buildings in that attack. And another raise. Big honor cost there, but it's all worth it. Excellent. Let's take a look at this snake attacking us here. So he destroyed our Fletcher. Wonderful. Freaking first attack he sends against us is a ransack, for God's sakes. And there we go. Okay, thank you. For God's sakes, this thing is freaking persistent. Okay, thank you. So that was Terminia, I believe. Yes. So the one thing I have noticed, so we still have a Fletcher's hut, so I'm not going to rebuild at this point in time. Make use of that peasant elsewhere. One thing I have noticed is that when you have buildings that are ransacked, you don't regain that peasant. A little bug in the system here still holds the peasant hostage, so to speak, as if that building existed and the peasant was still working there. So what you need to do is turn off all your industries, turn all industries off, turn them back on, and you regain that peasant from any ransacked buildings. So a bit of a glitch there, but one that has quite the easy workaround. So how we doing here? Okay, good. Production going. Anything else to attack? I guess we will have to save our conversion of Trinitaria for next episode. So good, yeah, we're fine here. For some reason, it's only in Angel Fire where we get the snake and the bigger wolf flares. So for some reason, Angel Fire has a higher ranking than the other parishes. Interesting. So we'll finish reviewing our tussles with Traveler's Way here, or in this case, what he sent us. Some attacks against the AI, and let's see, him attacking Lego. And we'll call it an episode and pick up next time. Ah, that's just that was a lot of archers there. 300 archers. 180 there. Didn't do too much damage against this guy. That's interesting. This will be good to note should I decide to go ahead and either raise or capture these two villages of his in the near future. Finally cap it? Yeah, you did finally cap it. Well, you did get in there. But I might as well lose for prosperity. Good descent, thank you. So we'll save the rest for next episode, I think, eh? Oh, the attack. Let's see this attack here real quick. Interesting, so we don't necessarily need those. I'll just hold on to those. To there. Yeah, I think we'll save the rest for next episode. Attacks against the AI. In the meantime, we'll work on continuing to build up our parishes here. So, you know what? Let's do that real quick. Let's pop with Angel Fire. Thank you. So, what we got going on? Nothing much going on in Flora Vista, huh? Vegas. Flag taken, flag capped, yep. Baron, and our good old county capital, Chantrefray. So building up here, of course, Ribera is the least built up, which is why we need a lot more there. I'm going to have to do some work. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some work on these guys. Okay. So we'll call this as an episode, and we'll go from there. So next episode, we will convert good old Trinitaria back to our fishing village there. Do you have somebody? Ooh, hello. You're moving rather quickly. Attacking a neutral parish there, as is standard operating procedure here. So we do have somebody in Pinarosha. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. For some reason he hasn't voted himself into stewardship though. Which is interesting that there are, even without a steward, the flags pop now. I wonder if that's a change as well. Interesting. But such is that. Okay, so for the next episode. In the meantime, this is BJ Wallace saying thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you in game.